We are here in sunny Florida for the kickoff of the Great American Franchise Expo. And let me tell you, everything grows better in Florida, including businesses. All right. Franchising has helped redefine the Sunshine State with amazing inflow of people from all over the world, all over Central America, South America. We welcome everybody from New York, New Jersey. Bring us your cold, you're tired, you're taxed, and we are going to help them grow and grow in Florida. And the Great American Franchise Expo is dedicated to helping people live the American dream of franchise ownership. One of the things that we honor in Florida is our military veterans. Do we have any military veterans in the audience? Please raise your hand. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for your service. How about first responders, our domestic heroes? Any first responders? Thank you, sir. Thank you for your service for our country. You know, we've got some amazing businesses here, and when you think about franchising, there is one name that stands above all of them, and that is Rory O'Dwyer. We are very fortunate to have Rory O'Dwyer here. He has spent decades in franchising, has built iconic brands, has employed tens of thousands of people, has put hundreds of millions of dollars into the economy of every state in this country, and we are fortunate to have him here. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for my friend and mentor, Rory O'Dwyer.
All right. Thank you, Nick, and welcome to Fort Lauderdale, and welcome to Florida. And Nick is absolutely correct. Florida is the mecca of franchising. As franchisors, we see more activity here between Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, Jacksonville, and Orlando than any other state in the union. So you guys are really fortunate to be here today for this expo. This is one of the greatest expos ever presented in the state of Florida. If you missed this one, join us, or join Nick, I should say, in Orlando and Tampa. In the near future, Miami on the list.
We got Orlando, Tampa, and then we head up the East Coast, Atlanta, Charlotte, DC, New York. It's going to be terrific.
It's going to be great. So welcome. As a longtime franchisor and a resident of Florida for the last 40 years, by the way, I'm not as old as I was. Keep that in mind. Franchising has been really good to me, really good to my family, really good to the state, and really good for you guys in the future. So welcome to Fort Lauderdale and the Great American Expo. And I'll give it back to Nick to take it away.
Thank you, Rory. Thank you very much. And you know, when you think about entrepreneurship, one of the things that Florida does is it breeds entrepreneurship. We're very fortunate to have a 17-year-old entrepreneur named Mendy Popak who's here, who has started a vending machine empire in South Florida. 17 years old and already growing here in Florida. Welcome, Mendy. Tell us about how you got into entrepreneurship.
Well, it's not a long story, it's not a complicated story. I know most entrepreneurs have some crazy complicated stories. It's a lot simpler. I was 14, me and my brother, we had some extra cash, we had around $4,000 or $5,000. We bought our first vending machine, and we had this building that was next to our house, and we begged the owner every single day for like a month until he let us put the vending machine there. We bought it, we stacked it up for like a few months. We had enough money to buy more. And over the last like 2-3 years, we've just grown and grown and grown. We have hospitals, we have schools, we have government buildings. We have well over 30-40 machines right now placed and income producing, and we've grown to well over 6 figures, me and my brother, just organically growing the company. And everyone in Florida is just very business oriented. And when you're around other business-oriented people, especially in Florida, the growth that you can have is just crazy. Especially, and even as someone who's like my age, and people look down and they're like, "Okay, look at this 17-year-old schmuck. What is he trying to do?" He's trying to like, no one. I don't appeal to people as someone who's older in a suit would, but you know, I make it happen, and that's it. It's not a long story.
Yeah. Way to go, Mendy. And truer words have never been spoken. Make it happen. And there's somebody here who has definitely made it happen for our country. We're very fortunate to have Jill Kaufman. Jill, come on up, who is the wife of Commander Randy Hedrick, who was the commander of SEAL Team 6. He served our country for decades, leading missions in some of the most dangerous places on the planet to protect your freedoms and my freedoms so that we can do this kind of stuff. Randy retired from the military, and he had invented a training program for his team that could be carried anywhere in the world. That became TRX bands. Who's ever heard of TRX? Yes. So they built that, they grew it, and then they franchised all the best practices into their company called Outfit Training. And they're here today to share with you the secrets that the Navy SEALs use to go in and kick ass. Jill, welcome.
Hi there. I am Jill Kaufman. I am in charge of our corporate development. I know you are excited to see Randy, but I am the beauty, the brains, and everything behind this company. However, Randy is not here though because our oldest son is actually graduating from officer candidate school. He is going into the military. So he's not here, so you get me, but I'm super excited to talk to all of you. As Nick had mentioned, the TRX had grown out of his deployment when there was nothing available, and he grew that into a multi-million-dollar company and decided, you know what? There's a space for outdoor fitness, and that is what we do. We are a mobile fitness training van company. We're very proud to be veteran-owned and founded, and to our first responder gentleman that I saw here as well. We take care of our first responders by offering free family memberships. Why is that important? Because as a supporting partner of someone who has served, we want to take care of the families as well. Without families, they can't do their jobs. So we just started franchising last year. We are super excited. Things are taking off. Our booth is right there, and I would love to talk to all of you about expanding a fitness empire in the great outdoors.
Awesome, Jill. Thank you so much. And we've got some very, very special guests. This is their very first franchise show. Emily and Guy own Pasta di Guy in Tampa, Florida. They've built a chain of very successful restaurants, and everybody asked them, when are you franchising? Can I buy a franchise? And they said, we are going to franchise it. So please welcome Guy and Emily of Pasta di Guy, the next big restaurant sensation in franchising. Welcome, guys.
Hello, everyone. Yes, so we're working now on to franchise with Genesis. Will be open hopefully the end of June, beginning of July. Pasta di Guy is basically feature made from scratch pasta. You can build your own pasta bowl, choose your pasta shape, choose your sauce, and then protein or vegetable. And that's it. I'm very excited to start.
Awesome. Welcome. It's like a way better Italian Chipotle. Get ready, Florida. They're going to be everywhere.
Let's do it.
Everybody come on in. Everybody's got to grab them.
Yep.
All right, let's give them a big countdown, Florida style, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the show is now open. If you please, exhibitors, come right through the front door. Attendees, if you could please get your name badges over to my left. Thank you.